The United States has been quietly building the greatest transportation revolution the world has ever seen. And what was once pure science fiction now has a delivery date, and it's closer than you think. From capsules that travel faster than any commercial airplane, to taxis that take off from rooftops, to buses that float above traffic while cars pass underneath. In this video, you're going to discover the 8 most impactful and mind-blowing futuristic transportation methods in the United States. And I promise you, by the time you get to number 1, you'll understand why the world will never move the same way again. Number 8. SwissPod Hyperloop. Imagine stepping into a capsule the size of a subway car, closing your eyes, and appearing in another city in a matter of minutes. That's exactly what SwissPod promises with its version of the Hyperloop, a technology that's been on the radar for years, but that this company is taking to a whole new level. The system works through low-pressure tubes where capsules travel with almost zero friction, no air resistance, no conventional limits. Projected speeds hover around 600 miles per hour. To put that into perspective, the distance between Los Angeles and San Francisco, over 5 hours by car, would be reduced to less than 30 minutes. What makes SwissPod different isn't just the speed. It's the commitment to a modular, scalable system designed to integrate with existing infrastructure. You don't need to build from scratch. And that changes everything in terms of economic viability. The future already has a road, even if, in this case, it's a tube. Number 7. Regent Sea Glider. This is not a boat. It's not exactly a plane either. It's something that shouldn't exist. But it does. The Regent Sea Glider is an electric vessel that flies just a few feet above the water's surface, using an aerodynamic phenomenon called the ground effect to reach speeds of up to 180 miles per hour, without ever climbing like a conventional aircraft. The Boston-based company developed this vehicle to connect coastal cities and ports on short and medium-distance routes. The pitch is incredible. The speed of a plane, the convenience of a ferry, and the carbon footprint of an electric vehicle. Who said the sea was slow? Target routes include cities like Miami, San Francisco, and Seattle, where the ocean is right there and air congestion is constant. Regent already has pre-orders worth billions of dollars from airlines and maritime operators. This sea glider isn't a lab prototype. It's the future of coastal transportation, and it's closer than you think. Number 6. Joby S4. A taxi that lands on your building's rooftop and gets you to the airport in 7 minutes? Joby Aviation has turned that idea into a real vehicle that has already completed thousands of hours of test flights. The Joby S4 is an electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, known as an eVTOL, with seating for 4 passengers and a range of over 100 miles per trip. What makes the S4 special isn't just that it flies, it's that it does so with such a low noise level that it's barely noticeable from a distance. 5 tiltable rotors allow it to take off like a helicopter and then tilt forward to fly like a conventional plane, maximizing efficiency and speed. Joby has already signed agreements with airlines like Delta to integrate its air taxis into urban transportation networks. The goal isn't luxury, it's to democratize urban flight. In cities like Los Angeles or New York, where traffic can wreck your entire day, the S4 could become the alternative nobody knew they needed. Number 5. Tesla Robovan. Elon Musk unveiled it with the characteristic coolness of someone who's been thinking about it for years like it's the most natural thing in the world. The Tesla Robovan is an autonomous van. No driver, no steering wheel, no pedals. Designed to carry up to 20 people along urban routes in a fully automated way. This isn't a distant concept. Tesla already has years of accumulated experience in autonomous driving through its fleet of personal vehicles. The Robovan takes that technology to another level. A collective transport vehicle that functions like a smart bus, capable of adapting to demand in real time, with no fixed schedules and no human driver on board. The implications are massive. Cities without bus drivers, dynamic routes that adjust based on where people actually are, radically lower operating costs, but also questions that still don't have clear answers. Who's responsible when it fails? How do cities respond to a fleet that manages itself? The Robovan isn't just a vehicle, it's a social experiment at massive scale. Number 4. Archer Midnight. Archer Aviation has spent years building what many thought was impossible, an electric air taxi that is profitable, safe, and scalable. And with the Midnight, they've taken the definitive step. This 6-rotor eVTOL can carry 4 passengers plus the pilot, for now. with a range of nearly 60 miles and charging times of just 10 minutes between flights. What sets the Midnight apart from its competitors is its focus on real commercial operability. They're not trying to impress at tech fairs, they want to fly profitable routes. United Airlines has committed to multi-million-dollar orders. The US military has shown interest in cargo versions, and the FAA is in the process of certification. The name isn't a coincidence. Archer wants the Midnight to fly at night, in adverse conditions, with the reliability of a commercial aircraft. That means redundancies in every critical system, next-generation batteries, and continuously evolving autonomous flight software. If the Joby S4 is the Toyota of the sky, the Midnight aims to be its direct rival. And competition is exactly what this industry needs. Number 3. Wisk Aero. This is where things get truly interesting. Because while every other eVTOL on this list still includes a human pilot on board, Wisk Aero has decided to jump straight to the next step: fully autonomous urban flights. No pilot, nobody in command inside the vehicle. Backed by Boeing and founded from the technology of Kitty Hawk, the secret project of Google co-founder Larry Page, Wisk has spent over a decade developing autonomy systems for urban air transportation. Its latest model, the Cora, has already completed more than 1,500 autonomous test flights in New Zealand. Now they're setting their sights on the United States. And the challenge isn't just technological, it's regulatory, cultural, and philosophical. Are we ready to ride in a vehicle that flies itself over our heads? Wisk is betting we are, and that the answer will come sooner than we think. If they pull it off, they won't just have changed transportation. They'll have changed the entire relationship between humans and the machines that move them. Number 2. Straddling bus. This is, without a doubt, the most visually striking concept on the entire list. The straddling bus is an idea that challenges everything you thought you knew about what a bus is supposed to look like. Imagine a vehicle so wide and so tall that regular cars pass underneath it as it moves, like a tunnel that drives. The project, developed with Chinese engineering but also tested in adapted versions on American soil, proposes a radical solution to urban traffic collapse. Instead of adding more vehicles to the road, create a mass transit system that literally rides on top of existing traffic. The straddling bus runs on lateral rails installed along the edges of the roadway. It can carry hundreds of passengers and runs on electricity. It doesn't require building a subway or digging tunnels. It doesn't interrupt the flow of traffic. The hurdle so far has been regulation and infrastructure. But American cities suffering from chronic gridlock are looking at this concept with increasingly serious eyes. Sometimes the craziest solutions are the most sensible ones. Number 1. Glidways Bay Area. And here we are at number 1. The one you probably hadn't heard of. The one that, without making nearly as much noise as Tesla or Joby, might be the most revolutionary urban transportation system being built right now on American soil. Glidways is an automated personal transit network, what they call PRT, Personal Rapid Transit, designed specifically for the San Francisco Bay Area. The concept is fairly straightforward. Small, autonomous electric cabins that travel on elevated tracks and take you directly from your starting point to your destination, with no intermediate stops, no waiting, and no sharing space with strangers if you don't want to. It's not a bus. It's not a train. It's something completely new. Public transportation with the privacy and efficiency of a private car. The cabins are small, lightweight, and quiet. The infrastructure is modular and can be installed above existing streets without major construction. And the system learns. Using artificial intelligence, it optimizes routes in real time based on demand. Glidways already has study contracts with California transportation authorities and has raised significant funding. If it works as promised, the Bay Area could become the mobility laboratory of the 21st century, and whatever gets tested there will eventually reach the rest of the world. From a capsule traveling at 600 miles per hour to autonomous cabins that take you door to door with no driver and no stops. Transportation as we know it is living out its final years. Now tell me, which of these 8 impressed you the most? Let me know in the comments. Hit like if this video blew your mind and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. See you in the next video.